Hello, my name is Ben Andrews. I serve as the Director for Arkansas Youth Ministries with the Assemblies of God in Arkansas. And I'm sharing this quick video just to help some of those who may be beginning a fine arts program in their local church. Maybe you're the only person or you're a group leader that's trying to get a fine arts program started in your church. I've been there as a student. I was the only person who was involved in Fine Arts Festival at first, and it grew. I have taken students as a youth pastor to Fine Arts Festivals. I've served as an evaluator for both the district and the national level. And now as DYD, I serve as the coordinator for our Arkansas Fine Arts program. And so I just want to share a couple of just quick tips that might help you in making your program successful. First, read everything that the district sends you, whether it's through the mail, whether it's online. Subscribe to anything that they've got going, sign up on Facebook, whatever it is. You need to be paying attention to it, be very active, but don't just get the stuff, also read it. And then once you have it, if you're a group leader, communicate it with those in the church, those that are going to be involved in Fine Arts Festival. I highly encourage you to get a rule book. They're free, they're easy to get. Get a rule book, and then after you get it, read it. There are a lot of tips inside that rule book that will help you get started. One of the biggest things that I hear is, well, I didn't know about that rule, or I didn't know I was supposed to do it that way. And the simple answer is all of that stuff is in the rule book, so get it. I highly encourage you to keep your pastor informed. If he's not the one who has approached you about it, make sure that you keep him informed and connected, educated. Even after you have started those first few steps, if you still don't feel confident and comfortable enough starting your fine arts program, I highly encourage you to go to your district's Fine Arts Festival without participating and just observe everything. Just see how things are done, pay attention, walk into some of the rooms, go see some participants, stay for the closing ceremony so that you can get a feel for how everything is going to go. And then whether it's this year or next year, whenever you get ready to begin your fine arts program, start early. Don't procrastinate. You only get one shot to perform at Fine Arts Festival, and so you don't want to wait till the last minute to try to put everything together. I would highly encourage you to have an idea of what you're doing before you sign up for Fine Arts Festival, especially if it's a group. Have an idea of what that performance is going to look like. I highly suggest to start about 3 or 4 months out. Some people can start a year in advance, and that's fine. But for most churches, they're going to start about 3 to 4 months out. They're going to begin practicing after they figure out what they're going to do, and that should be enough time. Most or a lot of churches use a Sunday afternoon to practice, or some other service time before or after a service time when students are already there. And just remember that the time that you give up, that especially if you're a group leader, that time is a discipleship opportunity. It's an opportunity to rub shoulders with students and to disciple them and share with them. So it's not wasted time just practicing with them, giving up your Sunday afternoon. I would highly encourage you to get your parents involved in whatever form or capacity that is, especially if it's a group. Have them bring snacks. Have them be invested into this, because the students alone probably do not have, all of them probably do not have enough desire to make this happen without their parents' support. So I highly encourage that. If it's a human video or some type of drama or some type of group participation event or entry, I highly encourage you to find a church who's been involved in Fine Arts Festival in the past and ask them to teach you one of their previous events, entries. Ask them to come and teach you human video that they've done in years past. Make it simple that first time. That way you can do it really well. So I highly encourage you to do that. Again, don't procrastinate. You only get one shot, so think early, okay? I would highly encourage you to ask your pastor or your youth pastor for an opportunity to perform this in a service. It helps get rid of the nerves and helps to present what's going on so that you can get some more support from your church or from your youth group to do that. And I would say don't expect to win merit your first year participating in Fine Arts Festival. If you do, that is really awesome. But what I would really encourage you is to not worry about so much winning merit the first year. Shoot for it, strive for it, obviously. But if you don't, just evaluate. Just see what you've got to do to make it better the next time. Understand what the level of competition is, so that the next year when you come back, that you can give it a better shot. Just don't expect to win. Evaluate everything. Make it better next year. Make it bigger next year. And most importantly, I've talked a lot about the presentation and the performance, but most importantly, understand this is a ministry opportunity. This is an opportunity to develop and to discover and to deploy the talents that, and I said those out of order, I know, and you got to discover it before you can develop it. But do those things and then deploy that at Fine Arts Festival, at church services, because what it's going to turn into, if it's allowed to, it will turn into to an opportunity for a student to learn how to use their giftings in ministry and ultimately, hopefully, use them as an adult in church as well. So I just highly encourage you, make sure that you read the stuff that is sent to you. Check it out online, whatever it is that is sent to you. Read the rule book. It will help you a whole lot. And just do your best. I highly encourage you. I hope that this year at Fine Arts Festival is a great year for you, and I appreciate it.